Hey guys, this is my review for the Punisher special, One Last Kill. Man, Jon Bernthal as the Punisher, he's just my favorite. I loved him as Shane. I saw him being cast as Punisher. It made me so happy. Him being in Daredevil season 2, him being in Punisher season 1 and 2, and then him being in Daredevil Born Again season 1 as well, and then now having this Punisher One Last Kill special, and then him being in Brand New Day Spider-Man. Spider-Man's one of my favorites, as you guys know, but also having Punisher be in that show as well is just gonna be, that movie, sorry, as well, is going to be crazy. This show is special/show. It's directed by Ronaldo Martin Green. There was some writing by Jon Bernthal. I think he did all the writing or some co-writing. Obviously, Jon Bernthal plays Frank Castle, the Punisher. Karen has a little scene. She has a cameo in here. Deborah Ann Wool and Curtis has little scenes as in flashbacks and hallucinations. Another little fun fact is Jon Bernthal's actual daughter, I think, if I saw it, his daughter plays Frank Castle's daughter in the hallucinations and the flashback. So that's really cool. Basically, in this special, Punisher is down, he's sad, he's depressed. After everything he went, I think this is after Daredevil Born Again season 1, so it kind of makes sense that he would be in the spot that he's in. But he goes through some hard times and he's down and he doesn't want to be Punisher anymore. He just kind of is existing. He finished what he thought was his last kill, which was taking out the Nucci family. He took out the dad, the son, the brothers, uncles, all of them. Basically anybody in the Nucci family. He murdered them, took them out, which that montage of him getting revenge on them for their hand and his family getting killed, that was the perfect montage showing how he was killing all those people. They did a great job showing that. And come to find out, he didn't kill the wife, the mom, Ma Nucci. And so she's like, I'm trying to get revenge on you for killing my whole family. You killed my kids, my husband, everybody that was involved in my family. You took them out. I'm going to use these people of this city against you because we had them on our payroll, and now that you took us out, they're not getting paid, so they're not one. So now they're trying to get money because they're like, hey, our operations where we're getting funds from, funds are low. What can we do? And then Malnucci's like, I'm paying all these people to come after you, and I'm putting a bounty on you so I can get revenge on you for killing my family. And they're gonna do it because they need the money. So she basically, I think it was like 6:47 or something like that. She was like, that's when you killed my son. So at 6:47, I'm gonna drop your location to all of these assassins and bounty hunters and regular civilians, and they're gonna come after you. Things are already crazy in this corner of, I think it's Little Italy or Little Sicily or something like that, of New York, because things are just going crazy. There's riots, there's people in the streets. The whole special starts with this guy beating up this homeless guy and then taking his dog, and he throws the little dog in front of a truck. So waiting to see that guy get his consequences for what he did, because he's trash. The special, then goes into Frank Castle getting attacked in his apartment. They actually attack his neighbors first, so he has to help them, and he just goes on a killing spree. He turns back into the Punisher, but no uniform on yet, because he had already locked away all of his guns and everything. But now he just goes after him. He's killing everybody, getting revenge. There was a guy earlier in the special that gave him some free food, and that guy's daughter was being really nice to him, and so that'll be important later. just about 20 to 30 minutes of just straight Punisher shooting people, being meticulous, being precise, reloading, fighting people, hand-to-hand combat, shooting, using all the weapons he has, fighting all throughout this apartment project building that he's in, trying to find his way out, getting out. He sees Manucci when he goes through countless people, and then the store owner that was nice to him and helped him and his daughter and I guess his wife are being attacked. Manucci, who's in a wheelchair, her driver and bodyguard or whatever, put her in the car, and Frank's like, I can't go after her because I'm gonna choose to be the Punisher and actually help people and go and help this family. So she gets away. He chooses to go help the family. He kills more people in the store to save them and help them. And then the little girl reminds him of his daughter. She's very nice to him. She gives him like a little flower thing that she made. And he ends up going to see his daughter's grave after saving them. And then he makes the decision that he's going to be the Punisher again. He's going to go, but instead of just getting revenge only, he's going to go after criminals to help people, which is great. This special ends with him coming out in his Punisher uniform again. There's this older couple that's walking, and the guy from earlier who beat up the homeless dude, him and his like little buddies or whatever, he tries to take a baseball bat and hit this guy and this lady, that elderly woman and man that are walking. Frank Castle hits him, knocks him out the way, and then holds him up with a knife. And he's like, he takes the cap back because I guess the homeless dude was like a military guy. And so he stole the cap, so he gives the cap back to the homeless dude, and the homeless guy tells him like, hey, he took something else from me too. Frank doesn't know it was a dog. It probably would have been worse for Buddy. I mean, it was pretty bad. But Buddy just runs away. Punisher throws a knife at him, knocks him on the ground, walks up to him, looks at the dude, the homeless guy, and he's like, yeah, like, I mean, Buddy got his dog killed. I'd feel the same way. Like I love Christ, but I'd feel the same way. I'd be upset. And so Punisher shoots him and kills him, and he gets killed for killing that dude's dog. He shouldn't have did that. That's a lesson that people need to learn. I don't know what sick person would kill a little dog like that. It was a little itty bitty, but a dog, period. Just something's wrong with you. But the Punisher, one last kill, amazing special, definitely worth it. Same gripe that I have with a lot of the MCU shows that are too short. They need to be longer. We need more. Instead of giving us, I know that Marvel went on this thing after Endgame where they're like, we're going to give you a bunch of content. We need longer content. Give us content that is actually like, I went back recently and watched season 3 of Daredevil because I had already rewatched season 1 and 2, I think. And just those hour-long episodes, there's so much that they do, and there's so much more story you can tell, and there's so much content packed into there. We need hour-long content again, 50-minute content again. If you look at HBO and you watch an HBO show, whether like, what is it, Last of Us, Game of Thrones, Leftovers, Westworld, all those shows are like 50 minutes, a little bit past an hour. They're all good. You need Marvel, stop doing these 20, 30-minute shows, short 1-hour specials. Give us 90 minutes. Give us hour-long episodes, 50-minute episodes. We need more. We need more. But thank you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Tell me how you feel about Punisher. What's your favorite thing you've seen them in? If you're ready to see them in Spider-Man Brand New Day, what you thought about the special. Give me your comments. Let me know. And once again, like I always say recently, definitely pray that you guys have your own encounter with Christ. I love him. He is everything in my life, and I pray that you have your own encounter and whatever that means to you as well. Y'all have a blessed day or night whenever you're watching this. Thank you.